at some point, porn's just gonna fall off. It's just gonna fall off. Like it's just gonna, I don't know a better way to say it, but it's just gonna drop off the
Yeah.
radar at some point. And
Yeah.
maybe it'll come back. There's times where it resurges, but I think over time, like I know for us, it gets better. It gets easier as you go to identify like what is tempting you or what's kind of triggering you
Yeah.
to where over time, the more and more that you intentionally go through recovery, and especially with somebody, I think that's a big thing we'll maybe talk about a little later in the podcast, but like for tips, like linking up with somebody that you respect, that's going to push you, but also, be a brother, be a sister, somebody that can go along forward with you, maybe someone a little bit ahead of you. That's a huge part of it, is to have community and connection there. So, and maybe we can jump into that. Jump into, I think let's jump into setting the tone for 2025. And let's just jump right into that. And I think what we'll do here is Noah sharing your word for 2025, what
Hmm.
2025 is going to look for you. And then maybe as you share that, what are like 2 to 3 tips that you would accompany with like having a strong 2025 for the audience?
My word is balance, is what I've thought about, because this perseverance and that using all this stuff I had to do in 2024 kind of made things a little out of balance.
Mm,
I think I still had pretty solid balance as much as I could. And thank you for your affirmation there, Mac. Like I did do a lot of things physically and kept my health better, and I still had time for relationships and things like that. But it always felt like I was squeezing it in. Everything was
mm,
a tight schedule, and any free time I had to study. So this next year, I want to be about balance. If I could, I'd use other words like rest, restoration, healing, that sort of thing, and having some fun, that sort of stuff too, and engaging in like hobbies and different things. Playing some guitar, that's something I put away for a long time. So stuff like that. And I think tips for a strong 2025. So I only had 2 relapses the whole year. So it's only 2 days.
excellent,
Only,
dude.
yeah. So only 2 bad days out of 2025. And 2025, I want to be completely sober the whole year. But the only way I do that is by focusing on the process. And that's a little bit of what I heard Max saying a bit earlier, not the destination. It's a
Mm.
process, it's a lifestyle, it's an identity we lean into. And porn falls away over time. We outgrow it. So I want to continue to do that. And practical tips, I love the fast check in. I love the accountability Mac and I have. But I would say the mantra of one day at a time is a mantra in 12-step communities and addiction communities for a reason. And I think that don't get too swallowed up in, the arrival point.
Mm.
For me, it was always 90 days because I was like, if I can get to 90 days, my brain will be rewired. But each day is the most important day.